Hello, Sagittarius. Hello. Welcome to my channel. I want to start by saying that one of the things I heard was, it's the hardest part. So for some of you, Sagittarius, there is something or someone that you are dealing with or you're trying to do where you want to achieve something and it's difficult. Like you're at a point where this is the hardest part for you, or it's the hardest part for somebody, but it's the hardest part and you trying to get what the fuck you need. Now, I thank you all so much for being here. So glad you could make it. Hope you're all doing well. Now, you also have what came out in the pre-shuffle is the Ten of Cups. So some of you are focused on family. Others of you are focused on getting fulfillment. Others of you are trying to see what you can do to get the best that you can possibly see happen for yourself over your weekend. Otherwise, you're doing all of that shit. And you do have the Queen of Wands. So this is you, okay? Or you could be dealing with someone embodying the Queen of Wands. But this is fiery energy where you focus on what your desires are or getting your desires met. This is you. Some of you, I'm hearing some of you are focused on being desirable or being desired. But there's another song that came out for you. I'm not going to sing that shit, but it has something to do about being. It's by Ruel, R-U-E-L. Dazed and confused. Dazed and confused. Somebody got you dazed and confused. The lyrics say, you came in swinging like Apollo. I'll be feeling it tomorrow. No, I ain't seeing straight. Hyperventilate. Knees begin to wobble. You cut my brakes and hit the throttle. I couldn't stop it if I wanted. Dizzy silhouette makes me break a sweat. I'm in trouble. Oh, I've been dazed and confused from the day I met you. Yeah, I lost my head and I do it again. Either I've seen the light or I'm losing my mind. There's something about you that got me dazed and confused. Dazed and confused. Dazed and confused. I bet you know just what you're doing. You're not the type that's used to losing. First you build me up, then with just a touch, leave me here in ruins. Something about your eyes. I can't even walk in a straight line under the influence because I'm dazed and confused. Okay, that is what you got going on, Sagittarius. Either somebody got you feeling like this or somebody feeling like this about you, or both. Or this is pertaining to, for some of you, this is pertaining to how someone's making you feel. Okay? So let's see what's going on. Spirit, what does Sagittarius need to know? Somebody got you tripping. Sag, somebody got your ass tripping, or you got somebody fucking tripping about you. Dazed and confused. Something's going on that you just can't figure this shit the fuck out. And it's the hardest part. Spirit, what does Sagittarius need to know about their weekend? Sagittarius, we're going to be using the Celtic Cross spread to see what's going on in your weekend energies for what the fuck you need to know. Thank you. All right, let's get it, Sagittarius. Dazed and confused. Got me dazed and confused. It's the hardest part. All right, let's get into it, Sag. So, your current energy is you have this Nine of Wands. I think it's somebody's reading. I saw this as the Six of Wands. Oh, the fuck well. This is the Nine of Wands. So there's something going on that you're trying to persevere, cut through. Your challenge is the Page of Wands. At the root is the Queen of Cups. This is your focus and your feelings, boo. Dazed and confused. Who doing this to you, Sag? Who you doing this to? In the recent past, you do have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. What's on your mind, or what you are hoping for the best possible outcome to achieve? Here's the Hangman. I'm hearing make the sacrifice. Make the fucking sacrifice. In the future, you do have the Ten of Pentacles. How you see yourself as the High Priestess. Some of you are focused on, with this High Priestess, a Cancer or a Taurus. How you being seen as the Two of Wands. Your hopes and fears is the Page of Cups. Somebody got some holes in their shit with what they saying or what they doing. Or there's some holes to the shit with what you trying to heal or get done. Or get good news with. Or you trying to filter some shit out here. You're hoping to. Or you try to tie to something, something is spilling. Try to tie to something being spilled. And your outcome is you do have this Ace of Cups, baby. Whoo, all right. Nice to see that there. At the bottom, you got the Five of Swords. The hardest part. Look like dazed and confused to me. Sagittarius, with this Five of Swords is the overall energy. This is you dealing with some sort of conflict. You and somebody else together in that shit. Where there's a conflict. This conflict, something coming at you, or you feel like it's coming at you. But I feel like whoever you are experiencing this conflict or dispute, or maybe you coming at somebody, but you both feel attacked. Okay, you both feel fucking attacked. With the Nine of Pentacles here, it's about what you want to gain or get comfortability around, or you're trying to be resourceful here. Both of you are. This is involving two people where you both are feeling attacked. And there's a conflict. There's maybe differences of opinion, not seeing eye to eye, experiencing a dispute. And so with fives, there's a focus to, or there needs to be a focus, Sagittarius, on how to diffuse it or disengage. I'm hearing disengage. But also, there may be a need to try to see how to compromise here. All right? Or someone is back and forth about the situation, or there's something that you keep finding yourself going back and forth to, but something in particular with someone that you're dealing with where there's a conflict. That's the hardest part, but also that it got you dazed and confused, and maybe even the person that you're dealing with. So the way that you see yourself is the High Priestess. So with the High Priestess, first thing I'm hearing is some of you are looking for validation with this High Priestess. Some of you trying to get enlightenment here. This is also about you needing to follow your intuition, go with your gut, go with your instinct. Some of you are relying on others' opinions about you, or you're starting to put a lot of weight on how you feel someone is thinking of you or viewing you, and it's affecting you in some way. For some of you, getting communion with someone, or with someone, I'm feeling like it's just one person you focused on right now, is a mystery to you. Okay? But also, with this High Priestess energy, this is about you needing to trust your intuition, but also to manage, your circumstances by you, having a good sense of things, sensing what's going on around you. Okay? For some of you, you feel like something is hidden and you want more information. You want to get understanding. You want to be enlightened in this shit. You want to know what the fuck is up. Why is this so hard? Why is this leaving you dazed and confused? But some of you, you wondering if somebody got a hidden agenda or what's hidden in this situation you don't fucking see because you don't fucking get it. Because the root of this, your focus is the Queen of Cups. This is you, or you could be dealing with someone embodying this Queen of Cups energy, but there's something that's the heart of the matter for you that you are very sensitive about, you and your feelings about, that you want to have nurtured emotionally, that you want to see taken care of, that you want to get some emotional balance with. It's also something that you're sensing. Now, be careful though with this Queen of Cups energy about any codependence here, because, if this is about a connection, you shouldn't be so, this is just my opinion, so focused on another motherfucker that your happiness is relying upon them. Okay? Because then, you have given them everything. You've given your heart and all. And what are you getting back? Be careful with that shit, Sagittarius. But you definitely want to handle something. You're trying to handle something delicately, or you want to be handled delicately. You want to be, some of you want attention, I feel, or some of you trying to bring attention to something that is the heart of the matter to you, that it got you in your feelings, and you want balance with that shit. And you want it handled delicately. You may feel like somebody doesn't see you and your feelings, or this is how someone may be feeling towards you, because how you're being seen by others is the Two of Wands. So you got bang bang, guns blazing, okay? You a little fiery with your shit with this Two of Wands. You're dealing with duality here. You're debating on how to deal with something. And right now, I feel like there's some agitation here for you. I mean, because this motherfucker got guns, 2 guns, right? 2 pistols and shit. All right? And so this may be with the twos, you focusing on a union or a decision. You may be trying to debate something, or there's a conflict about something that you are trying to go towards a specific path or a specific direction, or with the decision that you are making. With the arms in front and crossing the arms, I feel like you might be on guard. Okay? Or yeah, like you're on guard, or somebody, you got your guard up, or you starting to get your guard up. But it's like, because something is agitating you, this motherfucker got pistols. Okay? You feel like you might be somebody taking a shot at your ass, or somebody feels like you're doing this towards them with your plan. Now, for others of you, you're being seen as planning, and that what you're planning, you got guns blazing. You got that fire burning with what you're desiring. Some of you, you're being seen as needing to plan, and that you're looking blocked because you are agitated or angry. Okay? With that Two of Wands. Yeah, something's caught up. Something's tied up for you, or you trying to unravel some shit. Now, in the recent past, you do have the Knight of Pentacles. So, in the recent past, you were focused on how to secure the bag. Whatever that bag is for you. It could have been money, work, help, getting something done. But whatever that you wanted to be diligent with or methodical with, but you definitely wanted to get done, maybe even see some help with, something may have been going really, really slow or not fast enough for you, that you wanted to get done or secure. Or that you wanted to take responsibility, or wanted somebody to take more responsibility with. But whatever it is that you were trying to get done in the recent past, it caused whatever you were doing, or whatever is your focus, suddenly something happened in the recent past that shifted your focus, where you had to take a look back at something with regard to what you were doing, or how you were trying to get something done, or with something you wanted to have done, that you took a double take. You had to look back on that shit. Okay? perhaps to see what happened or what held it up or what's causing this, or take a double take with, hey, how do I ensure getting this done? How do I ensure getting the help I want here? How do I ensure securing the bag? Because there's some sort of a snag or a glitch that happens here in the recent past for something you were trying to achieve or get help with. And so where you at in the present is the Nine of Wands, and your challenge is this Page of Wands. So you're trying to get a response. Something that gives you inspiration. You're trying to go in a new direction here. Okay, you're trying to swing something in a certain direction with what it is you want to persevere, overcome. Whatever it is you want to persevere, overcome, you are no longer willing to endure that shit because she got a fucking saw in her hand. She cutting shit down. All right, you want something cut the fuck out right now. You want to take something in a new direction. You having challenges with how to cut away at something that either someone is defensive about or that you are offended by for it happening, because you want something new to take place here with this Page of Wands. Now, the challenge here also with the Page of Wands is someone could be acting impulsive or hasty or, being a little childish, being nasty and mean. Or someone is lacking enthusiasm here. Okay, you're trying to figure out why the fuck is there lacking enthusiasm, right? Because you want to get to the crux of this. You want this to be cut the fuck out. You want to persevere. You want to overcome. You're not enduring this shit no more. You want the problem out the way. And so what's on your mind, or as you see is the best possible outcome here, is the Hangman. So the Hangman, some of you are dealing with a Pisces, or you focused on a Pisces. But this is you trying to figure out how to get to the alternative. This is you. Some of you, I'm hearing you tired of the sacrifice you're making. Okay, some of you tired of being frustrated. You tired of being put on hold. Okay. With this Hangman here, some of you are pausing to try to figure some shit out, try to figure out how to sort this thing out. That is the heart of the matter for you, that you want to get nurtured and taken care of. Some of you want more love. Or some of you are questioning someone's love or loving with you or towards you. With the Hangman, I feel like you're fucking perplexed. Because whatever it is you're trying to sort out, you're still carrying that shit. Okay? You want to bring it into the delays and the stagnation around something that is the heart of the matter for you, around love or love making or compassion, interest, desire. And you want to know what the fuck the holdup is. I mean, somebody got you dazed and confused. Are you trying to bring into that shit? Because it got you in your feelings, Sagittarius. Some of you having problems getting that wood. Getting that wood. Okay? Want somebody to grow some wood for you. To show you some wood. To deal you out that wood. For others of you, you trying to figure out why somebody ain't, running you that wood. Because you're like, listen, motherfucker, I'm sexy. Where's the wood? I like this. Where's the wood? Run me that. What's the hold up? What's all the delays? How can we move past this? Why are we here? Why you got me dazed and confused? Why you dazed and confused about it too? Let's get on the same fucking page. I want to cut the shit out. I'm tired. I want to get to it. Some of you about to go and get your own wood. Go find you some wood. Because in the future you do have the Ten of Pentacles. So with the Ten of Pentacles, this is you focus on your stability and your security. Some of you are focused on home and family. But this is something that there's something you want to establish. And so with the Ten of Pentacles, I do feel that you achieve establishing something, securing something here. Okay? That's the heart of the matter for you. There's something that you gain something here. Or you're trying to see how to do that shit with this Ten of Pentacles. Now, your hopes and fears, like I said with this Page of Cups, you having problems with healing something because there's some holes in that shit. Okay, something's falling through or it's not coming through the way it needs to. Or something's being thinned out. Or you're not getting your portion because, there's a leak. Or something needs to get fixed. You are hoping to have a creative approach that heals this shit and closes where there are issues, or you want to put a plug in the shit already. So some of you are hoping for some news or some information that brings healing. Some of you, I feel like with this Page of Cups, there's an issue with your own self-care or how you see yourself, where you're starting to doubt your capacity, your ability. There's something wrong with the impression of something, or something wrong with what you're trying to prepare or give validation with or information on. You're trying to learn what you can here, but there's some holes in this shit. In the communication or the creativity around this. Because you can't see what the fuck going on, or somebody is not seeing. Or you looking more closely at, oh, wait a minute, this spoon is faulty. Somebody's wood is faulty, or you see it as that way. There's discrepancies. For some of you, there's an issue in the boom boom room, okay? Heavy. Your likely outcome is the Ace of Cups. With the Ace of Cups, you're focusing on the potential for new love, new opportunity, new offer. For some of you, you focused on self-love. You're like, fuck it. But this is about the potential to have motivation towards what it is you want to receive, or around a choice or a desire. For some of you, you're rekindling love. For some of you, you're just going to focus on a new love interest. For others of you, you are focusing on the potential for an opportunity or offer to happen. Wow, Sagittarius. What? To look more closely at this Queen of Cups, which is the focus. Yeah, the lovers, you are focused. For some of you, you're focused on a particular relationship that you're committed to. There's some sort of block where you're trying to get the key to unlock something going on in your connection that will allow you to have inner balance. Okay, you're in your head and in your heart about this shit. You're trying to make a choice too. For some of you, with this Queen of Cups and the Lover, some of you are focused on a Gemini. But it's like, I feel like you're trying to get somebody to be on the same page with you in a connection. And you all here trying to nurture this heart, nurture these feelings, nurture these desires. Okay, you're trying to placate. And this motherfucker in the air, looking up, looking at the key to shit, got their focus, they're distracted. Somebody distracted, and you want to get on the same page with somebody. You want to be in a union and a partnership. There's a partnership or union that you want to get on the same fucking page. And you want somebody to make a decision to choose love, to choose you, to put more into it. Because again, with the key, I just feel like, all right, let me just put it out there. Some of y'all is feeling sex deprived. And who you want it from is distracted. Okay, because see, here you feel like this is you with all this red. You know, you want insecurity, stability. You got that passion, desire. You focus on that hard. You trying to carry, but you can't carry that shit alone, right? But you got needs too, and some of those needs you can't get to without this motherfucker. And you like, listen, I need your key in the hole of my heart. Now, but I also feel like this is you too, in all this blue, where you're communicating. But whatever you're communicating to get clarity or get understanding about what the fuck is going on between you and who the fuck you're dealing with, or what is keeping you from that inner balance, or why is this something that this is like needing to be on the table as a choice? It should already be decided that you feel blocked from. It's got you dazed and confused. He look at that, looking up in the sky at the key, like, wait a minute, where's the key to this shit? Because I don't have it like I thought, or is missing. Somebody missing in action. Somebody keeping you from the heart of what you want in the situation. I feel like some of you want some wood. If it's not wood, you just want, you want, because you see there's a heart here. There's all this passion, and then this heart is all metal and cold. Somebody's cold-hearted, or you feel like they're being cold-hearted to you when it comes to love. And it's got you dazed and confused because you love this motherfucker. Got temperance at the bottom. That's you. You trying to be patient. You trying to manage this shit. You trying to see how you need to blend and merge. You want to blend and merge. Okay? You trying to avoid doing shit in an extreme way, or maybe you having trouble with being able to do that. But the bottom line is you want this shit balanced out. You want this brought to attention, or you want it tended to. Okay? You want to see some adjustments. On that hangman spirit, what is this hangman for Sagittarius? Thank you. Yes, honey, look at this. Somebody got you in your fucking head. Some of you, they got you doubting yourself. Some of you, they causing you worries. Some of you, you having trouble sleeping. Some of you, there's some fears. Some of you thinking the worst in the situation. With the sun here, you're trying to get some clarity. All right? You want to get some... What I need from you is understanding. Spirit, clarify this 10 of Pentacles. What is this 10 of Pentacles? Yeah, the King of Pentacles. So, some of you are dealing with somebody who's very controlling. This in this King of Pentacles energy is creating some sort of restraint from what it is that you want to successfully secure or gain or create here. For others of you, this is you. This is you trying to successfully create what you want in a situation and secure the bag. But you're dealing with somebody that's a little rigid or inflexible, and so, you still plan on getting your treasure here and walking away with it. You might have to go unlock that motherfucker someplace else because there's a lock still on that shit. So whatever you're trying to secure or establish or gain here, you're gonna have to work on that a little more. Okay, this is something that it's gonna take a lot of creativity. You got to figure out how to get around this rigidity. There might even be a little bit of rigidity from you, but it's like you need to be able to see, but so does the person or what this is around needs to be able to see also to have that stability. But what I like about the tens in the Santa Morta is that the tens in the Santa Morta means that you get it done. It's done. Either way, it's done. Okay? There's a completion here. So whatever rigidity or difficulties that you're trying to unlock here, that you are trying to gain and have success in this situation where you're trying to create some sort of intervention or direct something to go a certain way. Okay, the ability for you to have a modest touch and manage this shit is going to be challenging, but you will challenging to secure or establish or gain. But there is an ability to achieve it. It's just going to take some more work or patience. Okay, to bring it to an end or rejuvenate it. What is the best advice for the hangman, please? What is the best advice on this hangman? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so with the Wheel of Fortune as advice, this is about you focusing on the opportunities to see how to change things up, to shift things in a positive direction, but also be aware that with the Wheel of Fortune, it's always possible that something unexpected can happen. There's the element of something occurring that's out of your hands, or out of your ability to control. For some of you, this is you dealing with some misfortune, or feeling pessimistic, or unable to change the situation, or dealing with a negative change that can be also unexpected here. At the bottom, you do have the Two of Cups. So for many of you, this is around a relationship, a connection, a partnership where you want some agreement. So some of you will get it and some of you won't. But you're going to have to cut away at it. You have to speak, communicate effectively, communicate in a way that allows the positive opportunity, shift, or change that you're looking to achieve. I feel like the way that you speak, and I say that because if you look at this Wheel of Fortune, they have sides here. So the way that you speak to each other have a lot to do with how this thing goes, whether you stay stuck or you can get unstuck, whether you can come up with an alternative or whether or not you don't. Okay, some of you just have to go with the changes that's happening. Spirit, what is the guidance? No, what is this Ace of Cups about? What is this Ace of Cups talking about, please? Okay, strength. So for some of you, there's a focus on a Leo, but with strength here, this is you trying to have self-control, trying to have self-discipline. You're also trying to push. For some of you, you're trying to push a matter. Okay, you're trying to force something here, something where with the Tower here, I feel like there's just a lot of, look at that, that's daze and confusion. There's some uncomfortableness, there's some frustrations, there's some adversities here, or you're trying to get something done all of a sudden, that you want to change something up, or you're doing something to change shit up that was or has been difficult, or that you're trying to reset. Some of you trying to reset this shit. Okay, but it takes strength. It doesn't need to be strong, like a quiet strength, where there's a need to be assertive, but not over controlling. I gotta say, for some of you, you are gonna have to push this shit to force it, or it's just not gonna fucking happen. So let's take a look at what your guidance is, Sagittarius. Ooh. Spirit, what is the guidance for Sagittarius? What is the guidance here, please? Can we have guidance for Sagittarius? What is the guidance for Sagittarius for these energies that they're dealing with over the weekend, please? What is the guidance? For some of you, there is a focus on family and establishing and securing things that you have a focus to achieve success with, that you're working on and looking to have practical approaches with, and things that you treasure, some things that you want to unlock and get to and establish. And the outcome is, if you assert yourself, you will be able to achieve the opportunities or the offers that you want, whether it's in love or whether it's in extending kindness or receiving kindness in some way. But assert yourself positively, okay? Brute force may not be the answer, although for a very small selection of you, brute force may be the only answer. What is the guidance, please, Spirit? Ooh. We're not taking all of those. We're already over 30 minutes with your reading. Oh, we'll take this one. It's up sideways. You have She Who Waits, Manara. Patience, waiting, and determination. So there's some shit going on with you, Sagittarius, that you've been waiting a long time and you've been being very patient, or as patient as you can be with this. And so this is you having determination, or there's a need to have some determination, or cause who or what this is around that concerns you to show more determination. Or express, how much strength is taken for you to have patience and wait for something that, you're waiting for somebody else to have a determination with that's concerning you, or something that you are determined to have happen. Or there's a problem with the patience, the waiting, and the determination, perhaps the lack of it. And you're tired of fucking waiting. You want to be offered your fucking cup. Or you might offer it to yourself. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, Sagittarius. Bye.